Right, welcome back to Churn Farm. The last task of today. We're finally getting through the tasks. I know at 16 I can seed, but I'm not going to do that until the next growth stage. So I think it should be fairly obvious reason, so I do it. Now I am going to hit a problem of just try and get this somewhere near where I want it. Just the arms. I'm going to come out of cab with this. If I do it today onto this growth stage, I'm going to have every field we've planted that's going to be ready to harvest at the same time. I don't really want that. This is just some herbicides. Just lift that because again it will grab on the sides now. Just check the whip. This is the standard one, isn't it? Yeah, this is standard 24. So okay, so go through that, take off anything there, and we just knew it. We're not in forward. Helps if we were. That's better. See what that looks like. Right, we'll try this and we'll just fill in where we miss afterwards. I'll just get rid of the doodah, and we should be away with it. Just want to watch that boom that side, because if I don't want it to hit, just brush the hedge, but I don't actually want it to go into the hedge if I can help it, in case there's something a bit nasty in there. It's in there now, but I think we're going to get away with it. Just right. So far so good. Looks like it's going to be one across the middle. We do those to the north of us next, and we start going to the south of this line. Not the most economic way of doing it, but it's the only way I can think of at the moment. I think I will be getting the really big sprayer in for the night. But we should have plenty of money by the time we're sold up everything we've cropped. We've still got dye, by the way, ploughing the now reconfigured field, and I can't remember what it was. This has got oats in. I'm putting BB down. We'll have to spray it again before we're done, and I think this is the last. I think we've got some rain on the way after the end of the day, so we'll get it done today, and it will get a chance for the herbicide to take. It's also going to put our moisture way too high, but we can't do much about that here. It's going to be an ongoing problem, high moisture on this farm. I've got a little T5 there with the utility trailer, just to come in where necessary. I'm just going to take it as close to the edge as I can get them. I do. I think I will have to come out of cab. I don't want to do all this in cab, but I'm not that clever, as anybody who has followed me at all know. Break the GPS. Oh no, I want to be further around the field before I turn around here. Come away from it a bit. Do this next one. We will miss bits, but again, I am not going to be too concerned about missing little bits. Once the biggest part of it's done, I think it's as far into that as I dare go. Can we come onto the line? strain it up and then go back again, right as far back as we can get. Don't want to put that tip any further than that into the thing, and we better just turn on GPS. I keep forgetting to set it. We've actually got more planted this year than I thought we were going to, and we've still got time. I thought we were going to be a lot longer ploughing the fields than we have been. I'm going to actually lower that now. We seem to be okay. I don't really want it too high because you get too much mist in the boat, and that will go in places you don't want it to. Shall we say some of the other fields may not appreciate having herbicide sprayed on them. I think we're going to need 2 tankfuls. So we're only on the second pass and we're already down to half a tank. Let's get ready to stop it again. Put on the brake. Yes, especially if we've got a fence just here, that'll do. Take it back. I'm going to lift it while I'm taking it back, because that tip's going to dig in. See, we missed some here, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. These odd shaped fields, you just have to take your chance that you're going to hit everything, or hit the majority. Few weeds, I don't think they're going to hurt our profits too much, and I think we have to go with that. Let's remember to set GPS this time. Could just whip round the outside, just drop us again. I don't know how long this will take. All I'm going to do this episode is just spray this field. Then I shall fast forward the day, ready for the next episode, and that's bouncing about all over the place. As you can see, we're on a fair hillside, and we've still got a couple of 3 passes up here to do. Yes, I think that night 40 metre boom will be the boy for the job. And you can see there's some weeds in here, just start to poke the nasty little heads through. Mind you, some gardeners will say, and plant botanists will say, a weed is just a flower in the wrong place. I can't say 100% agree with that. Whoa, come away from there. Come away. I think we might use yet another tank for this rate. I reckon I'm on 1 refill, but I think we might be on to 2 refills. There's 31%. I think we're going to be grabbing it. We may just get the top done. Oh no, it was fully down. this is bouncing about. It's actually to come out of character slightly. It's a combination of cab suspension on these models and real terrain mod. I really do like the real terrain mod. Oops. Get ready to stop again. There. Yes. Back up. What I may do is actually get one of the 19-meter booms to do the small fields with. Sell this off, get them 19 meter to the small field with, and a note for the vast majority of fields. As you might probably notice, there's no collision on that fence. With the collisions very well, just seems a slight. Oops, got that going the wrong way. Because, well, it wasn't a collision there. Oh, and we missed some. Well, on the fields this size, missing a little bit, it's not going to be the end of the world. We can whip around the outside and try and catch the outside of the rest of this. We go around to the last bit. It's going to be touch and go. Drop that again. It's going to be touch and go where we're going to get much further. Oops. Well, we won't if I keep missing the stop. Not right. I'm going to just back up a little bit and see how far around we can get. We'll do this by. Oh, you wish me luck. Yes, I think we're going to be calling on the other tractor fairly soon. 7% left. Di must have sorted out most of his problems. He hasn't cried for help just lately. That's it, but we're out. What we've got left here, I'll fold this up and take it down to to where I parked the other one just off the field. Yeah, we missed some here, but so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Everything, most of it's done. Let's put the brake on. And we'll just turn this around where it is and and just back this on to the and I'm thinking about seeing if I get a tank system so to bring fertilizer out. Most of the tanks are rather large, and then again if we get the note we won't want it because they have a very large capacity. It will break us just change the wheel and see if we're in the right place. I put this up. Refill spray, yes we are. That'll be the back when we start to fill the front up. So I'll leave it where it is and just drive onto it for the front. There's a booty of take this latest up on one of his later upgrades with soil mod is you can now refill of what you had in at last. You don't actually have to go through the rigmarole at NPK then change it. You still can't change it on the fly unless the map maker adds some scripts in to allow that, but that does make it a bit easier for this. And that's flattened the field nicely where we are. Just put the brake on again for a moment. Switch that up back to the back. Get rid of that. Take off the brake and just drive this back out here because we may well need it again. And here we see the Welsh National Farmers Union playing musical tractors. Now we'll carry on from where we were here, which is up on this line. Unfold. Come out so I can see where I am. Oh, here I think I should go all the way back. So what if I could drive? That should do it. Put forward. Switch it on. Drop the arms down. And away we go again. Now I've got to watch out for that tree at the end, and we should just miss it on this pass, and we do the rest of that at the top end, and then come down and do this last bit over to the side. Oh, there seems to be too many passes there. One of the things I don't like putting coarse pay onto spraying on this sort of type of farm. It's too easy to catch the boom. Spreaders are fine because I better lift that because that tip's getting mighty close to the floor. It's fine as a spreader because they haven't got anything physical sticking out the side like these things. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's some lumps and bumps in this field. Right, we are now on our way to our first harvest. We should get the first growth stage after a fast forward time. And then it's just a matter of keeping the nutrients and the herbicide right. So I'm going to, I think, just do 2 more fields. As I was only reckoning on getting about 4 done this year. It's a bonus. There we go, we're just about there. We used almost 30% of the tank on that pass, but it's the full length of the field. Let's just break GPS. Watch where that tip is. We probably should be using the road crop wheels. So that actually, if I was to do it with a pack, it means having umpteen and 1 different tracks of the same size with the different wheels on. we'll just get right back and get most of this. Hopefully it won't affect the bluebells. I'm just going to go up to that island and then turn around to that last little bit. We should be able to freehand that. I don't think it's quite 24 metres. You can see where we hit problems with seeding here. It's because of how the fields are. They are all up and down. In fact, I'd have less trouble with dye if I'd go back to the small plough, but I don't think I want to do that. Right, let's get ready to stop here. That. So what we do is start that here and try and swing it all the way around. Oh, we're actually on a line. If we follow the line, well, almost follow the line. Poor old girl is struggling up here. Don't really get anything. I'm just gonna fold these up to take to the other end of the field because it's too much like hard work having to keep watching the and anybody who actually knows me will know the one thing I do not like is hard work. You can't avoid it. Hopping the cabs. I mean, a little bit around the edge of the tree I'm just going to leave because there's not a lot there. But what we will do is come up to this again, unfold again, hop out, look backwards. You have to just pretend we're just looking out the window. I ain't going to be much of this here. Still got it going the wrong way. Come on, right way. That's it. I'm just having a drink. 40%. Look, 2 or 3 more passes yet. And we'll just have a quick look, see how Dye's doing on his field. He did, as you probably saw in the last episode, hit problems as normal. That's just the lie of the land. Actually, if we would change the way we ploughed, the direction, we wouldn't hit those problems. But then again, they keep running into trees. So this way through the less of 2 eagles. No one saw that little lump as we just hit a tree in there with the front tank. Keep thinking possibly I'll just put some headlands you know, some grass headlands in on these fields just to make matters a little bit easier. But I don't like losing capacity more than I can help. %left. I don't think that'll be enough to quite get it all done. We'll see how much we miss. That's better. Just had a nice slurp. Oh, we've got one more there, but that hump is going to be at least 2 more passes. Yep, we're going to have to fill again, just fill a back tank, I reckon. I could lower this again now, because the end of the boom are not almost touching the ground anymore. We're in a flatter bit of the field here. Now, flat is relative here. I don't want to do is hit that tree. I've been good so far. I haven't hit the booms against anything. I should just rise those. That's easier to manoeuvre with them raised. On this bit here. Now I could probably get it all done if I was to take time and go all the way around outside the field. That's because you waste so much herbicide like that. So much of it goes into the bits you don't want to herbicide. But no, I think that's fine. I don't think we're going to get... we're certainly not going to get any more than this pass done safely. That 30,000 in the red. Things can only get better. I better get ready to stop because it's just about to run out. It's not even going to make this pass. Put the brake on and go get the other one again. He's gonna have to travel on the field because if I was to put a 6 metre strip of grass all the way around here, I could run stuff around the edge. Worth thinking about. If the yield's good, I might consider it. If we don't get too much yield, I certainly won't. I just want to fill the back. I might as well fill them both up. Only got to do it once, so we'll start off with the back tank. I'm not certain how close you've got to be with this. I don't think there's a very big trigger on this machine. Oh, got it. 31,000, 32,000. Ooh, nice not to look at that. Right, that one's full. Swap it to the other tank. Run back to this one again. And so I started with the brake on deliberately. I didn't want to run back and smash the sprayer up completely. There's it over here. Lost it. So that's close enough. I think one of these new Holmes will go. It's hard to tell the T5 from the T7 just looking at it. Well, run away again. I'm too old for all these tricks. This time we should be okay to be running away down the field slightly. Look at this again. And run back again. Could put the sprint mode on, but it's not that far. This is my story. I think I might. No, I won't until we're done before I take a screenshot. I'm on the wrong end. That's the end I want. I better just check it. Yeah. Because if you leave the wagon or the tractor quite off, the GPS will switch off. Do that all out. Yeah. Well, good one thing I've noticed that the brake doesn't go beep 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 if you're in cruise. If you switch it to cruise and you've got the brake on, so it's just forcibly reminding me. I won't get too close to the edge this time. That will have to do. I think I might have to do this bit a little bit by eye. I can probably start on the mark, but whoa. Right, I think I'm going to have to do this by eye. Anything can happen. Oh, go forward again. I'll miss that little strip at the edge there just for safety, so you can hopefully miss this tree. What normally happens, they go into it almost as soon as I said the word, but not this time. I'm wasting herbicide there. Need it on the field, not anywhere else. So we should actually be able to make our way to the point now. I lose touch with how many openings there is to these fields. I think looking at that last bit there will be whip round under my full, well I was going to use the word control, but I don't think that's quite the word I mean. We'll stop it again, this is going into the open there, which is out. So I'm going to turn GPS off for the rest of this. I'm quiet now because I'm concentrating. Poor old boy, I can't think more than one thing at a time. I'm going to miss some here, but again, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. The majority is done. I'm just going to switch it on. Well, I'm going to leave them folded until I've got that. I'm going to just place them into the field a bit. I'll take that for the thumbnail for the episode, but I'll come back and do that in a moment. Just see how he's doing. I might soon have to refill him again. Let's do it a few times up and down, a bit, quite a bit down here. Unless we are up into that top bit now, they're all short sections now. Alright, let's take that off. I will whip back to the other one. I'll leave him run for a few minutes. Turn the engine off whilst we're just doing this. Take the thumbnail now. H. That's it. Got rid of as much as I can. I could get rid of the rest, but I think you all know that I'm just too damn lazy. Right, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. May get me noticed by a few more people. Well, I won't be noticed by a few more people, it's another matter, but if you're not let's get rid of that. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you saw, please subscribe. I'm putting up, at the moment I'll be putting up a video just about every day. Provided multiplayer goes ahead. That's always a variable, so much can go wrong with multiplayer. Any comments, any questions, any queries, feel free. I will attempt to answer them. And it's me and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.